Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. Today's market was exactly similar to yesterday. Day before yesterday, US markets were in green. So we opened in green, we went up, and Nifty future crossed to 24,200. Then in the afternoon, sudden selling came and Nifty future broke 24,000 and then recovered a little bit. And today also exactly the same. Yesterday the US markets were in green and today Nifty opened slightly positive, rallied and Nifty future crossed 24,200. Then the selling came in the afternoon and the market came crashing down. But Nifty future did not break 24,000 just like yesterday. But finally today Nifty closed negative. And today is the main drag is the banking stocks and especially HDFC Bank. So ahead of the banking results, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Kotak Bank, Axis Bank, Yes Bank, these five banks are declaring results on Saturday. So because of that, this Bank Nifty has been very, very volatile for the past many trading session. I think last 5-6 trading session, this Bank Nifty was very, very volatile and today also it was like that only. And today, the IT stocks supported the market and moreover, Reliance Industries supported the market. But then what happened in the last 1 hour, even the Reliance Industries started falling. So that is why the Nifty came to negative territory. There are some positives. Number one positive, as of yesterday, the Nifty future was trading in discount to the Nifty spot. But today, the Nifty future turned into premium. Yesterday, it was 10 to 15 point discount. Today, it was 25-30 point premium. So, same thing. In Bank Nifty also, I was watching at some point of time, Bank Nifty was down, but Bank Nifty future was up. So, there was a more than 100 point expansion in the premium in Bank Nifty futures. So that shows that there's a lot of speculation and some kind of a shorts covering, before the corporate results, key corporate results. So that was one good thing. Second good thing is that once again, the bulls defended 24,000. But at the same time, there are negatives. And number one negative, Nifty future could not take out yesterday's high. Forget about Nifty because Nifty future premium has expanded. So when Nifty could not take out yesterday's high, naturally Nifty would not have taken the yesterday's high. And second thing is that today FIIs have sold aggressively. After a long time, today FIIs have sold for more than 4,500 crores. This 4,000 crore, 5,000 crore they used to sell earlier, but now they have started again. So overall, the tug of war continues between bulls and bears, and the 24,000 coming, support is coming, and 24,200 is crossed, resistance is coming. So this market is just shuttling between 23,800 and 24,300, and this is the 500 point range, and this market has been trading for a very, very long time. And some kind of a trigger is required either to break out or to break down. But breakout, this Iran problem resurfacing, crude oil prices are going higher, and then global markets are not looking good. Look at the South Korea market. Yesterday it was up 6%, today it was down 7%. And today Taiwan Semiconductor manufacturing company declared the results, very good result, 77% increase in the profit, but still that stock is down about 4 to 5%. So there is a hell lot of selling happening in semiconductor industries. Even right now, the Dow future is slightly positive, but whereas S&P 500 and Nasdaq is down, mainly because selling in the technology stocks and basically semiconductor stocks. So the semiconductor stocks are hugely volatile in the global markets. like one day up 10%, next day down 10% kind of market. So because of that, that jitterness is continuing here also. So hopefully the corporate results. So far, the corporate results have come only from the IT stocks, which seems to be in line with expectation. None of the stock reacted violently on the negative side. But today, I think ICICI Lombard has come out with very bad results, and I think the stock has fallen more than 10%. So, but then insurance companies, they don't have a bigger weightage in index. So because of that, it was not felt at the index level. And just now, Geo Finance has come out with the result. Result seems to be very good. And tomorrow around this time, we can expect Reliance Industries also to come out with results. And Reliance, once again, struggling to hold on to 1,300 level on the higher side. Today, Reliance Industries has gone 1,300 plus, but on a closing basis, the market came under selling pressure and then it fell below 1,300. So 1,300 and below is like about 17-18% down from its recent all-time high. So our large caps stocks are just consolidating, not going anywhere, and neither breaking out nor breaking down. So until then, people who sold put option and call option, they are the only one making money. But this is what to say, a little bit frustrating for the investors as well as people who are playing in futures. But of course, option writers, they sell far out of the money call and far out of the money put, and slowly those premiums are coming down. So let us see what's going to happen tomorrow. But this market is going to be volatile. And today, Sensex expiry, in the morning shot up, all call stop losses got hit, and then it came crashing down, all the put stop losses hit. And intraday players did not have a good day today. Of course, the positional players have done well. So I think, once again, I have to say 23,800 to 24,300 is the range. And we have only 3 more trading sessions for this weekly series. And but tomorrow, markets might be reacting to this huge selling by FIIs, then global cues. But maybe on Monday, there may be some reaction based on the corporate results. So let us see what's going to happen. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.